that follows me, and I know you just want to make sure that I am a good comrade. So I've written myself an email here. Be a good comrade, right? I'm gonna try to be a better comrade, or tovarish, whatever you want me to call you, agent. So I'm gonna tell, right? Like, because you guys are always removing me from medical misinformation. So I'm gonna do your job for you, okay? So look here. There's this guy, this Dr. Bean, right? He has what, 483,000 subscribers. This guy right here, right? So I'm going to report all of the medical misinformation here, right? So look here. Omicron reduces vaccine efficacy. How is that possible when the vaccines are our only hope in this world? Right? This is their only hope. See, I'm showing you, like, I'm trying to get rid of my thought crimes. I know that I've been a very bad girl. Look here. Omicron could be natural vaccine for the unvaccinated. How is that could not be possible, right? So, look, I'm being a good comrade and I am reporting this guy, right? This doctor here is saying, right, that Omicron could be a natural vaccine for the unvaccinated. Professor Eleanor Riley, this is another evil person who is going against your agenda, and she's even from the University of Edinburgh. Okay? So this is a big deal, right? And look at all of these people who looked at this. So I have like what, 600 subscribers, and this person has reached 169,810. So I think you need to go after this guy, right? Like, he can say all this stuff that's not true. Like, I'm not allowed to talk about this, so why should he be allowed? Huh? Look, he's even talking about, will the fochinated die in 3 years? And he's making little drawings here, right? And nobody has been able to see any of this stuff. So isn't he lying? Right? Isn't he lying? See, I'm such a good comrade. I'm telling. Like when I was a little kid and they'd say, I'm telling. I'm telling, right? Being a good comrade. Being a good comrade. What else here? What else bad has this guy been doing, right? Oh, look at this. SARS-CoV-2 spike protein damages heart tissue and vessels. In vitro study from the UK. Look at this medical misinformation. 156,859 views. And let's go down here to see all of the medical misinformation. Look at this guy. The most sinister thing in all of this is that humanity is being forced to take it despite all this evidence. There is no evidence. You guys need to delete this, okay? You're not doing your job, Mr. Comrade, who follows me. The worldwide clinical trial has been started. I mean, we're not allowed to say that. I get deleted anytime I say anything. Here we go. There's another person here talking about combating the effects, right? Natural, no. Garlic, citrus fruit, cinnamon, echinacea, mushrooms, no. You are not allowed to talk about natural anything. Nothing works besides the vaccines. Nothing works, okay? Look at this one. Here's another one. More medical misinformation that y'all have missed. Look, spike protein goes to nucleus and impairs DNA repair. In vitro study, not possible in vivo, right? And look, he even posts, he's asking you to buy him a coffee. I mean, you guys need to find him a nice plush room in a gulag, don't you? See, right here, I made a comment on this one. You didn't delete that one though, because I didn't say anything. Too bad. I was trying to be a good girl. See, I've been trying to become better. I've been trying. Look at this. This person is a physician and he's saying bad things about, you know, COVID-19. Okay? So this guy, this Dr. Beam is a very, very, very bad guy, right? Like, look at this. Damages heart tissue. So there you go. Now, I'm about to tell on somebody else. Look at this. How dare they say anything against COVID-19, right? Like, how this person, this is, I was talking about this in what I had seen in my friends, and this doctor can interview this guy to talk about neurological issues that cannot happen after vaccination. It's not possible, right? 904,412 people saw this, right? You guys got money from the ad revenue. Look at this person. Why people rush to take this shot is beyond me. This is exactly why I waited to make my decision. It is a firm no for me. You need to go after this person, right? Like, this person is expressing an opinion. They're a bad person. They're a bad guy, right? My grandson's fiance is dealing with imaginary vaccine related neurological problems too. Only 19, looking forward to their wedding next year. Just bought their first house, now cannot drive, has seizures, is out of work for a job that she loves, and friends have turned away because she is a walking testimony of the fear in everyday life now. See, this is all imaginary and you should cover it up, shouldn't you? Now, am I going to get like, an upgraded room at the gulag for reporting on these people? I mean, I should be, shouldn't I? I mean, that's what happened in Stalinist Russia, right? You had to report every 2 weeks. So I'm going to report every 2 weeks on, see, look, this person's mom had problems after the second Pfizer vaccine. I mean, look at this person lying, right? They're going against what you say is true. And there's thousands of comments here. Thousands of comments of things, that aren't happening. And I think you need to police them. Look, this person, I'm experiencing these same neurological side effects for over 6 months. I mean, maybe we should put her in, we should just commit her to the sixth floor, like they used to say in the army, the crazy bin, the loony bin. I know the adverse reactions are a lot more common than we realize. No, they're not. Look, agents, you're not doing your job. Okay? I'm just trying to show you, right? Like, how come other people can talk about stuff and I can't, right? So it's just not fair. So since you guys are really against this sort of thing, I figure I should report. Okay? Shouldn't I? Look at this. Look at this guy. Now, this guy's a doctor, right? And he is saying that this guy who is some sort of skateboarder, he is saying that he had pericarditis after the vaccines. I mean, that's not possible, right? That's not possible. According to the news, that's not possible, right? Like, these are perfect. This guy testified before the U.S. Senate expert panel on mandates, but it doesn't really matter because he's lying and you need to delete him. You need to shut us all up, right? Look at all these people here. My uncle lost his hearing less than 2 days after getting the second dose. You must be mistaken. The doctor straight away suspected his hearing loss came from the vaccine after numerous testing. I mean, look at all these people who thought, that are making all of these comments, right? That it's about stuff that's not even happening, right? There's thousands of comments underneath all of these, right? Look at this person, Louis Rossman. I may have mentioned in a video that my manager had myocarditis and was told to immediately go to the ER by his doctor because he thought he was having a heart attack the day after getting dose 2. He had a checkup and everything was fine a month before getting the vaccine and is young and healthy, no pre-existing heart conditions, plays soccer, goes running, eats very well. Numerous comments said that they were unsubscribing since I had made something up to try and keep people from getting vaccinated, in spite of the fact that I myself got vaccinated. One person I know said he was making it up. See, this person, all these people who are turning their backs on those who are injured, in their minds, fake injured, these are the good people, right? You got to abandon anyone who gets fake injured by the fake vaccine needs to be socially isolated. Am I sounding good yet? Am I saying what I'm supposed to say? Okay? I think I'm getting there. I mean, my thought crimes go back to like the second grade when I couldn't stop cursing. And in my mind, I was asking God to make me a better little girl. So, I mean, it's kind of hard for me because I've been bad my whole life. So, you're going to have to bear with me, but I'm trying here. All right. Look at this person. I'm in Washington, D.C. too, and it's extremely hard to get diagnosis and treatment for COVID and post vaccine. This has been very much a problem for me as well. Oh, here's another person, right? Why? I can report on this person. I am going to get such a better place in the gulag. Yes, my husband has a vax injury from Pfizer. He has POTS and drug-induced vasculitis. He's also suffering from autoimmune thyroiditis and severe fatigue. His body is covered in vascular rash still. Look, all of this, all of these people going against the agenda. So, we definitely need to do something about these people, right? Like they shouldn't be allowed to say anything, right? Should they? Look at this. Oh my God. He's talking about natural stuff, vitamin delta, you know. You shouldn't be allowed to talk about any of this, right? Because it doesn't matter. Only thing that could save us is the vaccine. It's the only thing, right? It's the only thing that could save us. Vitamin D doesn't even exist, right? We could just say it's made up, right? Nothing matters besides the vaccine. Look here. Now, doctors used to aspirate the vaccine before you gave it, and this doctor again is exposing that the vaccines are not being aspirated and that doctors and nurses were told not to, right? And here he is. Look at all of these 4,836 comments and 422,968 views. All of these people are bad. I'm reporting all of them. I should get a lot of points for this, right? I should get a lot of points. Look at this person, Elka Goldberg. I took my 17-year-old son for a COVID vaccine here in Melbourne, Australia. I asked the nurse to aspirate, and she told me that she doesn't do that. She asked me why I wanted her to, and I explained from what I learned on this channel. So she went to get her superior, who came out and told me that they would not aspirate because they follow the government protocol, which doesn't recommend it. I asked her how she knows that she hasn't hit a blood vessel if she doesn't aspirate. Her response, because I'm a nurse. We left without the injection. Oh my gosh, this person is bad. Look at all these bad people I could report. Look, this person was a general practice nurse and always aspirated when giving IM injections, intramuscular, right? That's how she was taught 40 years ago. But all of a sudden, you're not allowed to, right? And we should not be allowed to talk about this, okay? Nobody should be allowed to talk about anything besides what the news believes. Look at this guy. He has 1.82 million subscribers, right? I mean, it's amazing. How come he can talk about these things, but the rest of us can't? And, he's not following. I mean, what happened with Dr. Vernon Coleman? How come he gets deleted from here? He gets deleted from here, but this doctor doesn't. Here we go again. He's talking about vaccine aspiration. And, you know, I think you should go after these people. Look, heart risk after vaccines. I mean, look at all the slander that they're making against your overlords, the CDC and the World Health Organization. Uh-oh, alternative facts. There are no alternatives. Neuro disease after vaccine with Nikki, right? I mean, how dare she say that anything happened to her, right? And how dare he report upon it? Look, here's a whistleblower. You need to go after this person. Giving injections wrong. We already went over that. So here's one, severe illness after vaccination. I guess it's because he also does say things like boosters do work, right? Oh, look, inconsistencies in official numbers. Look at all this stuff. Look at all the bad things happening. All right, so I can't do too much more of this. I'm not a very good snitch, but I'm trying. So be patient with me, comrades. Eventually, maybe I will become evil too.